Is the very first iteration of server meshing coming to Star Citizen Alpha 3.14 at the end of Q2 of this year? People of the verse, this is the question that I will be asking you in this video while trying to answer it to the best of my abilities. But before we do that, guys, a reminder of this month's exceptional giveaways. I'm giving away $150 in gift cards, $50 if you subscribe to the channel and comment to the giveaway related question, and a bonus of $100 if you subscribe to my newest channel, The Eradicators, which is where myself and some contributors will be talking about anything that is not related to Star Citizen. And this is why I rely on backers of the channel, such as my Patreons like Rufos or my channel members. All of this, including the website that I am working on, has cost, and which is why I would like to thank also those who are making it possible with another giveaway, a C2 Hercules with lifetime insurance. This takes place on my Discord, which you should have access to if you are a backer of the channel. So, well, that being said, guys, let's talk about server meshing, which is the technology that will allow Star Citizen developers to significantly enlarge the scope of the game, not only by adding more content such as new star systems, but also increasing the player cap, which has been stuck to 50 players per server, or even 40 during the Genothreat event. Server meshing, according to Chris Roberts from CitizenCon in 2019, was supposed to have its first iteration out by the end of 2020, and inevitably that suffered from some delay, as is often the case in video games, Star Citizen being no exception. Now, it's important to keep in mind that these techs do not get released in one go, and that CIG usually gradually releases them in tiers, so we could very well get started with a simple, very basic tier 0, and if we'll have a look at the progress tracker and the roadmap, we may have an indication as of what tier 0 could be. So if you have a look at the progress tracker and the roadmap and go to the USPU gameplay feature team, you get to look here that there is actually a persistent streaming and server meshing tab, which shows that some work here is being done and will last for 14 weeks, ending throughout the month of June of this year. Now, it's very interesting. The description here for server meshing is pretty much the same for all of the different server meshings that are in the various categories of the progress tracker. It says proprietary server meshing and persistence technology will allow Star Citizen to scale up its shared universe across game servers. Eventually, this technology will allow thousands of players to coexist in the verse. Once the first version of this is implemented, the numbers of servers and players will increase over successive versions. And I do believe, guys, that we are going to get here by the end of Q2 2021 a very first tier, a tier 0 of server meshing. Now, it's not going to be the server meshing that will allow Nix and Paro to be in the game immediately. I think that this is going to be a very first try. And why do I believe that, guys? Why do I believe that this is actually going to be possible? Well, this is going to coincide with the Ninetales event. And from one of the things that we've learned from the last event that we had, the Genothreat event, is that CIG definitely wants to have more people taking place, playing at the same time in the event. We were stuck to 40 players per server, during the last event, and that was clearly not a lot, and CIG want to have more people for that. And it's possible that the Ninetale event that we're going to have by that time is going to be a playtest, perhaps. And we know that, for example, CIG have already said that they can mesh two servers together. This is something that Chad McKinney said before, and that's why here, by the end of Q2 2020, they could be confident enough to release a very first shot. Now, how is this going to be? I believe that it's not going to be groundbreaking. Well, it is, but it's not going to be thousands of players all together. But since they've said that they can already mesh two servers together, it's possible that maybe we can get two servers of 40 people meshed together, which would then make an instance of 80 players, which would already significantly enlarge the scope of the game when that is going to happen. Now, I've made a post on Spectrum talking about this, and of course people have said, oh, this is not how the roadmap tracker works, and the era they're talking about the server meshing in lots of different categories, it's not just there. Alright, but one can still be optimistic. I am an optimistic, I always wish for the best, and I definitely hope that this is going to be the case. No, why not? They could give it a shot, since they already said that they can mesh two servers together. It's entirely possible that we're going to have a playtest. Plus, this is definitely something that we we desperately need to have more players. At the same time, we are still stuck with 50 players, and as the game is expanding in terms of scope, we are going to have, for example, by that time, we are going to have Planet Crusader and Horizon. The players will be stretched across more landing zones, and well, it would make sense that we get to see more players all together, because it's very possible to play entire game sessions without seeing other players, and that is something that, in my opinion, is lacking in Star Citizen. As far as I'm concerned, I would be definitely looking forward to that time when we'll have, almost maybe 100 players at least, so there can be more people to eradicate, right? Guys, this is what I do. I like to track down, not enemy, but I like to track down criminal players. So with only 50 players, what if, all 50 players are lawful? That is not very fun for me. So there are more chances to have interactions with other players, and that is, what is going to be the attractiveness of Star Citizen. In my opinion, it is a multiplayer game, and so since it is a multiplayer game, it needs to be played with or against other players. But let me know, guys, and that is the giveaway question, guys. What do you guys expect from server meshing? Is it going to be the larger scope for the game, more gameplay areas like new star system? Is it going to be new players, more players altogether, or all of that? Maybe let me know in the comments down below. And that is all for this video, guys. A quick video again, but I hope that it brought some interest to that particular aspect here, the persistent streaming and server meshing, maybe having a tier 0 coming up in the Q2 of 2020. I know that some people say that's not how it works. I don't know. I just want to believe that this might be a sign. Plus, we're gonna have that new event here, and the CIG did say that they want to have more players together. 40 was not enough, so maybe that particular work here, that it will be finished at that time, will help for that. Well, that's all for this video, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Star Citizen content. We'll have, well, speaking of roadmap, we'll have a roadmap update tomorrow, so that's going to be another exciting video to make, and hopefully for you guys to watch as well. This is the Eradicator. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks, such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.